Bonjour tout le monde. Today we're going to look at the 40-word writing task that is part of the GCSE Foundation French paper. We're going to have a look at some tips as to how to succeed best at this task, and then we're going to have a go at writing an answer to a question. So our top tips: write a minimum of 40 words so that you can demonstrate your skills, but try not to exceed 50 words. There are only 15 marks available, so no matter how good your work is, you cannot actually earn more than 15 marks. The 4 bullet points are in English. Remember to focus on answering them all clearly to get the maximum marks. If you miss one of the bullet points, you will lose marks and you cannot access the top band of marks for this task. Work through the bullet points in order and tick them off so that you can see your progress. Don't use any English words unless they're cognates. Think of something else to say. You are in control of what you write. So if you find yourself up against some vocabulary that you don't know or can't remember, then think of something else to say. Once you have read the bullet points, create a list of the words and phrases you plan to use. These might include opinion starters, opinion verbs, adjectives, and intensifiers. The ones that you like, that you're confident with, you know how to spell, and that you aim to include in your answer. Make sure you vary these in the answer to show off your knowledge. So vary your opinion starter. Don't always say personnellement. Try and vary it with another couple. Remember, the 40-word task is a series of opinions and a reason. Personnellement, j'adore le français car c'est très intéressant. Opinion starter, opinion verb, and here's the reason why. Personally, I love French because it's very interesting. Let's have a look at the type of question you get in a 40-word task. So here it is. It is often introduced with some sort of background information. Some French students are coming to visit your school. Write a short description of your school for them. It tells you what to mention, and here are the 4 bullet points. What your school is like, your teachers, lunchtime at school, and sport at school. So you're going to address each of these, give an opinion, and then say why. A reminder about writing 40 words in French, and the reminder about addressing each bullet point, and a reminder of the marks available. So to start with, we suggest that you list here some of the words and phrases that you might want to include. So we talked about opinion starters. You will have your favourites. Maybe it's personnellement, double N double L. You might like franchement. You might like à mon avis. The choice is yours. Just make sure they're the ones that you know how to spell. We're going to need opinion verbs. So we've got things like j'aime, j'adore, je préfère. Intensifiers, they could be useful. Which ones do you like? Let's put down très, very, vraiment for really. And once we've given our opinion and we want to say why, we're going to say because it is. So you can use car, or you can use parce que. You could vary these, but you must follow it with say it is, because it is. Okay, so let's have a go at writing our answer to these 4 bullet points. So the first one, what your school is like. So I'm going to start with my opinion starter, and I think this time I'm going to go for honnêtement. I like it. I know how to spell it. Honnêtement. J'aime mon collège. So there's my opinion. Honestly, I like my school. My reason why. Because it is very interesting. Okay. Opinion starter, opinion verb, because it is, intensifier, and adjective. We're off to a good start. Let's count the words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to tick that one off so that I know where I'm at. Now I'm going to give an opinion on teachers. À mon avis, j'adore les profs. In my opinion, opinion starter, opinion verb. J'adore les profs. I love the teachers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now at the moment I've done 15 words. I could include a SAMR phrase because you get taught a lot of these and a lot of you use them very effectively. So I'm going to add ça me met de bonne humeur. Ça me met de bonne humeur. I don't have to, but I could at this point if I wanted. It gives me another 6 words. I'm going to put this in brackets though, because I want you to think about whether you would do this. Again, you don't have to. So that would be 12 words plus the 9. I'm up at 21. Tick off that bullet point. Next one, lunchtime at school. All right. I'm going to start with an opinion verb. I prefer the lunch break. I've used j'aime and I've got j'adore, so I'm varying my opinion verbs. Je préfère la pause déjeuner. Why do I prefer the lunch break? I prefer it because I like eating with my friends. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now I've got 11 words, okay? So depending on whether I'm going to count back at this SAMR phrase, I'm getting very close to my total, okay? Tick this one off. Last one, sport at school. I'm going to start with a different opinion starter. Franchement, j'adore le sport. So to vary it a bit here, I'm going to use a slightly different conjunction. I'm not going to use because I am going to use surtout. That means especially. It's different from the parce que, so I'm going to show a bit of variety. Surtout le foot et le basket. Okay, so I can tick this one off. I'm going to check the word count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's double check my total. 10 plus 11 is 21. 27, 36. So 36, but if I added in that SAMR phrase, it takes me over my 40-word limit, which works quite well. So as you can see, this is a good, varied answer. I've shown off as many skills as I can within the limits of a 40-word task, and it would get you a good mark at GCSE.